Hi everyone! Today I am here with my first random book video, and the book that I was reading is the first book of Calamity Leak by Paula, I don't know how to say the author's name, Lechtarovich, I don't know. I tried to find the pronunciation but I couldn't, so anyway, I haven't got many thoughts in order to make a full review of it, so I'm just going to go with the structure that I mentioned in my introduction video, which I will leave the link to down below so you can check it out if you missed it or if you're interested to know about it more. So, the first thing that I'm going to start with, is it what I thought it would be? So my expectations. I would say no, because I thought, according with the cover and the title, I thought it would be something more magical, something more beautiful, something maybe set in a different world, or like magical realism or something like that. And also, when I was starting to read this book, I thought that the main characters are not human and that it is not even set in our world. I was so wrong with my expectations. So now I'm going to talk to you about the plot of this book. On the back it doesn't say much of it. It just says, books tell you what to believe. Books explain the world around you. What if a book had been written to explain a world constructed just for you? What if that world suddenly fell apart? So basically the plot of this book, it is about these 16 girls which call themselves sisters, and they live in one place, and they have this specific book which is called Appendix, which their auntie wrote for them. And all of the rules of the world are written in it, and what the world is like and stuff like that. So it's basically what they believe in, that's written in that book. It is said that if they go behind the wall that they have, there will be Injuns, which is like people that they're scared of. And also it is believed that males are dangerous for females and stuff like that. So one of the girls decided to go beyond that wall to see if that's true, and all she sees is trees, there's no Injuns. So now the girls are very curious about it, and they're trying to find out why there's no Injuns. And everything's basically falling apart in their world now, because everything that they believed is apparently not true. Now, did I like this book? No. I struggled with this book. I wanted to DNF it, but then I thought it would be such a failure if my first random book would be a DNF, so I didn't want to DNF it. I just wanted to continue on with it, just to be able to finish it. So this wasn't the best experience, it wasn't the best first thing to do, but anyway. The next section should be what I liked about this book, but to be quite honest, there wasn't anything at all that I liked about this book. Nothing at all that I can think of, any positive thing that I have to say about this book, nothing. The things that I didn't like though, all of it basically. But I mean, at first I was really confused of what's happening, what those sisters are, where they live and why they believe in it, and if it's even in the real world and stuff like that. Even when I read the back of the book, even though it's not really a blurb, the blurb is written on the first page in there, but I was still so confused. I had no idea what was happening, so I felt completely lost in this book, not in a good way. And it really reminded me of the book Foxlow by Eleanor Wasserberg, because it is basically about a commune of people who live together and believe that the outside is bad. It's pretty much the same storyline, so I think the people who liked that book will really enjoy this one too. But I didn't like that book, so I didn't like this one either. It was weird and I wasn't invested in it. I was not interested in it at all. Now I'm going to tell you some specific about this book. As we are in the head of one of the main characters, the book is written in a very simplistic way, so it's how she thinks, and there will be loads of mistakes in it, and it wasn't grammatically correct, so there would be double negatives, like I didn't see nothing or something like that. Some of the girls had weird names. For example, one of the girls had a name Baby Sainsbury's. That was ridiculous. But it is indeed the name of the shop in the UK. The characters I didn't like any of the characters. They were all rather weird. So now in general, what this book gave me. After reading this book, I know that I'm definitely not a fan of those books about community of people who live in a closed place and believe in weird things. That's the kind of book which is not for me at all. I don't enjoy it. I find them too weird, too disturbing in some ways, so not for me. But there are 500 ratings on Goodreads, and I scrolled through some of the reviews, and many people gave this book 4, 5 stars, 3 stars, so it's somewhere in the middle. I am giving this book 2 stars. It wasn't too bad, it was okay, but yeah, just 2 stars for this book. Hopefully my next random book will be much more successful. Please leave your thoughts in the comments down below about this book, if you have any thoughts at all, or if you have anything to comment on my video about the structure of the video or something like that, your suggestions for the future videos, please leave them in the comments. Thank you for watching. Bye!